UFC 279, Chimaev versus Diaz. In the welterweight division, that is going to be the main event. We got Hamza, Nate Diaz, Ferguson, and Jing Liang Li. And if you want to look at the other fights, we're going to go over them pretty soon. But this is the early quick pick prediction video. Make sure y'all like the video. If this video gets to 100 likes, I will go down below to any of you guys that comments your full card prediction. And one of you guys will be lucky enough to get all of my bets for this UFC 279 card. Worth it? Just put your prediction down below. And let's get into the quick predictions. First fights is Johan Lainez, the underdog, taking on Darian Weeks. I'm going to go with the underdog. I think Johan Lainez is going to be the taller, lengthier fighter, which means he can counter at range on the back foot in round number 2, round number 3, but he'll be on the front foot in round number 1, looking to land a big, powerful shots onto Darian Weeks. I think Johan lands the powerful shots in round 1, in round 2, plays a little conservative in round 3, staying away from the volume of and the power of Darian Weeks, loses round 3, and I got the underdog, Johan Lainez, winning the fight by decision. He's the favorite on Tapology, but he's a slight underdog on the betting odds. That is my prediction. Julian Erosa, Hakeem Dawodu. I encourage you, go watch his last fight, Julian Erosa's last fight, with Steven Peterson. Not the best striking. I'm going to say that right now. Not really the most impressive striking from Julian Erosa in that fight. I'm just going to be dead serious with you guys on that one. Hakeem Dawodu is just a much better striker. His takedown defense is good. Only guy to really take him down, Movsar Evloev. So I think he outstrikes him on the feet for 3 rounds and wins that decision. Hakeem Dawodu, I already read that one. Jake Collier and Chris Barnett. Betting odds are insane. Jake's like a 3.5 to 1 favorite, but I do think he wins. He's a little bit taller, actually a lot taller than Chris Barnett, a lot lengthier than Chris Barnett. Chris just almost got TKO by Martin Buday, got submitted by Ben Rothwell, and then Collier will put on the pressure, land some good volume early on in round 1 and round 2, and he'll get the fight down in round 2 or round 3 when Barnett is a little bit gassed, and Collier will get the submission or ground and pound TKO. Melissa Martinez, Elise Reed. I'm going to go Melissa Martinez slightly here. I think she kind of has to do the game plan of Sam Hughes and coming forward, putting on a heavy pressure onto Elise Reed in this fight, putting on the pressure. That's pretty much the key for Melissa Martinez right here. Landing some good body kicks, some good knees in the clinch and things like that. That is the key. On the feet, keep it even with the kicking game and things like that, but pressure Elise Reed. Don't make this a point fighting fight. Pressure her, get her in the clinch, knees, attempt takedowns, wear on the gas tank of Elise Reed in the fight, as we saw in the Sam Hughes one, and I think Martinez will use that to keep her O and win this fight by unanimous decision. Chad and Hellinger, Haley Alatang, 3 rounds of striking. I don't see a finish. Chad is a good striker at range, a little bit taller, but not as lengthy. I do think Haley Alatang lands just slightly more power than Chad and Hellinger here. Volume will be even. I'm going to go Haley Alatang with the decision. Jamie Pickett, Dennis Tuolilden, I don't know how to say that one too well. In the middleweight division, I see this one being a 50-50, but I'm going to lean Jamie Pickett. He's taller, he's lengthier, he's a better counterpuncher, he's good at range, picking you apart on the outside. Wrestling and grappling, I think Pickett will stay away from that and keep this fight even on the feet, but I'll point him a little bit here and win the decision. What is it? Shamil versus Gilton. I'm not confident. I don't think the odds should be anywhere near where they are at, but I do think Jonathan Almeida gets a TKO win in round number 2. I think he'll find the takedown on Shamil Abdurrahimov to be pretty hard to get, and I think they strike a little bit in this fight, and I think Gilton will catch him on the chin in round number 2 to get the TKO. Danielle Wolf and Norma Damont. I'm going to go Norma Damont by unanimous decision. Danielle is not UFC caliber. I don't know what she's doing here. Kevin Holland and D-Rod. D-Rod is going to put on the pressure. He's going to come forward looking to land that volume. Kevin is going to be looking to look for the submission whenever there are grappling situations here. Look for some takedowns every now and then, but mainly just look to kind of strike D-Rod at range. Make this a fun, exciting back and forth battle in the welterweight division and just land more shots. Power is pretty even, I would think, from D-Rod to Kevin Holland, but Kevin having the height, having the reach, It's just going to force D-Rod to eat a lot of shots coming in. Kevin by unanimous decision. Walker versus Cutelaba. I'm going to go Cutelaba round 2. I think Walker survives round 1 and then does not survive round 2. Arini Aldana, Macy Chasson. I think Arini will put on the pressure, close the distance. Outvolume Macy Chiasson for the decision. If you want the more in-depth prediction for Ferguson and Jingliang Li, look up Jingliang Li, Tony Ferguson, Bert MMA on YouTube, and you'll see the prediction, the more in-depth prediction for that one. But I do have Jingliang Li by 29-28 decision. Hamzat versus Nate Diaz. I think Nate Diaz will slap him a few times on the feet, make it a fun fight for the crowd. They came out there, they paid the tickets to come. I will be there at UFC 279 to watch this fight. Diaz will make it fun, he'll slap him a little bit, then Hamza will be like, alright, I'm gonna take him down, I'm gonna get on top, I'm gonna cut him open with the scar tissue and everything like that, get Nate Diaz's back, and he's gonna rear naked choke submit him in round number 2. Those are the early quick pick predictions for UFC 279. Chimaev versus Diaz. We got 13 fights on the card. I got Chimaev submission, Jingliang decision, Aldana decision, Cutelaba KO TKO round 2, Kevin Holland decision, Norman Lamat by a decision, Jonathan Almeida round 2 TKO, Pickett decision, Haley Alateng decision, Melissa Martinez by a decision, Jake Collier with the submission in round 2 or round 3, Hakeem Dawodu by decision, and Johan Lainez by a decision right there. Those are the early quick pick prediction video, or the predictions for UFC 279. If you liked the video, make sure to smash the like button. Let's get this one, of course, to 100 or 150 likes. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if it does hit that like goal, one of you guys that comments your full card prediction will get all of my bets for this entire card. If you don't want to wait for that, you can just go down below in the top link of the description for all the bets for $2.99 for all major MMA organization bets. Like, subscribe, comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Let's go. Thanks for watching. And one more thing for UFC 279, Chimaev versus Diaz. I will be in attendance at this card. I will be watching from the prelims of Darian Weeks and Johan Lainez all the way up to the main event of Hamzat Chimaev and Nate Diaz. We will be doing confident picks and things like that, the full card prediction and stuff like that, but there won't be really any videos like the day before, the day or two before like that. So if there's any cancellations for any of these UFC 279 cards in like the few days before that, I'm probably not going to be able to do it, or I'll just get on my phone and do the video like that, or something in that realm of possibilities, because I will be in Las Vegas getting ready to watch these UFC 279 fights. But yeah, I just wanted to say that really quick in case you're watching this video when it's a few days closer to the card and maybe there's a cancellation, maybe there's a fight switched around, and there's not really like a video out there of my prediction. Just comment down below and I'll give you my prediction. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like again and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.